What's good, y'all? We're back with another trade recap video, and it's been a minute, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just decided to collab, well, just like bring together last week and this week because last week we had a couple trades, and then this week was spring break for me, so I was in Jamaica, and you see, I got the necklace, man. Like it was a great time, but I just decided to bring both of these weeks together because I know I wasn't gonna trade much this week, anyways. And it's honestly good that I didn't because, bro, nothing went on this week. Literally, like maybe okay, there was like one trade that I would have been comfortable with taking. Like I was looking at the charts, and like yeah, it would have been one that I was comfortable with taking, but now with how busy I was in Jamaica, just like exploring and stuff, I couldn't take it anyways. So I took one trade this week, three trades last week, and let's just get straight into it. Yeah, man, we got different scenery right now. I'm at my mom's house. This is my sister's room. So yeah, we're not in the college dorm right now. So this was the first trade that I took, and this was US 30 on a Wednesday actually. Like last week was honestly kind of busy too with school. So I'm trying to like find that fine line still with just like trading in school. So it is good that I trade in the mornings. But I did something different this week. So with US 30, I added that. You see, I got 5 pairs now. And this was a 5 minute setup. But Doyle has been like teaching. I'm not going to teach it myself, but he has been like showing like, oh, you can actually scale down a 5 minute zone. So I started looking into that. And this was a setup that I took on Wednesday. You had a nice break of structure, 5 minute zone. And then you go on the 1 minute. There was like a 1 minute zone here too. So I'm taking my entry on the 1 minute now with these type of setups, of course. And let's just see how it works out. So you got your entry. So I enter right here. I put my stop loss like right above the zone. And then you're going for a 2-to-1, man. This is the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute, man. So this is what happened. Got the 2-to-1. That was nice. I was a little irritated though because like on freaking MetaTrader, it wasn't giving me a 2-to-1. Like I messed it up because on Magic Keys I normally go for a 1-to-1, and I didn't change the setting to where I go for a 2-to-1. Like I should have just took my take profit off. But yeah, I didn't reap the rewards of a 2-to-1, but I got a 2-to-1 on this, bro. And yeah, that was nice. This was the first trade. Second, this was just a regular 5 minute setup. The tough part about this one is that I could have won on it, but I was forcing a scale down here. And like, bro, you see there's no 1 minute zone here. Like, where can you scale it down? You can't. But I had scaled it down. Like, I used these two candles to try and scale it down when that's just not what you do. Like, you scale it down with one candle. Like, if you could have scaled it down like this, but now there's no gap now. So I forced that, and I literally could have won if I just entered on the 5 minute, because look at this. Let's just do this real quick. Boom. Dang, wait. Okay, well, I could have swore you would get a 1-to-1, but wait, if I put this down a little more, be more precise with it, you literally get the 1-to-1. Okay, yeah. You get the 1-to-1, and then on the 1 minute, you do get the 1-to-1, but you usually are going for like a 2-to-1 here, and then you would put your stop loss like below the zone. That's what I would do. And yeah, the 2-to-1 would have never hit. So that was tough. I should have just went for the 1-to-1 on the 5 minute because that's literally what it was. But yeah, that was a mistake that I made. And I took the L, man. I did get out early, though. I did get out early. And then we have this trade on Friday, US 30. Again, we added US 30, man. I'm liking it. We're not usually getting as much setups this year for some reason, so I just decided to add that. So you see you got the New York Exchange open at 9:30. So you got the 1 minute zone inside of here too. And boom, here we go. Here we go, man. We entering. This is a bigger stop loss, so it don't matter though. Like, we're still going for that 2 to 1. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just see. The 1 minute can really trip you up, bro, because it's so much movement, but it ended up working out. So you got 2 to 1s this week, and like, just say like I'm doing this and I'm making 1% off like one, like a regular 1 to 1. I could have been up 4%. You know what I mean? Having 2 to 1s and then this one get out early. Like, that would have been up 4%. But I ended up, bro, it was just messing up, man. I got to figure out my magic key settings for US 30. But yeah, this was a great thing to implement, like scaling it down to the 1 minute. So that is something that I'm going to be looking for more. But I was looking this week too. It wasn't really much. So this was the setup that I took today. And I'm low key looking back at it like, bro, this is low key a low probability setup. Like, these 2 candles right here are literally like at the same price. So there's no gap. There's basically no gap. But, you know, I scaled it down to the 1 minute and I got in because, like, bro, there's no setups like almost all week. And that kind of led me to forcing, even though I wasn't even trading anyways. But that did lead me to forcing it. And I went for the 2 to 1 and it ended up not working out. But like, bro, this is low probability to start with, so I probably should have just went for a 1 to 1. And like, it ended up giving me a 1 to 1, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, I got a 1 to 1, but I wasn't good with it. Like, I was like, all right, you know, we scaled it down to the 1 minute, we're going for the 2 to 1. But, you know, at the end of the day, this was a low probability setup, and I should have just took my 1 to 1, honestly, and just went on my day. But yeah, it's always like when I make a trade, when I come back from not trading for a second, maybe a couple days, it's always like a mistake that I make, you know? Like, I didn't even want to take this trade at first, but I'm like, you know what, might as well. Like, the reaction was great. Got in, it was looking good, but then I ended up losing. So I took the full L on this one. But yeah, this was my last 2 weeks, man. But we're about to be back in just like our regular scheduled programming, just taking setups every day. If we see one, we're not forcing anything. Because I've been doing back testing and I'm like, bro, if I'm just taking my regular setups, not forcing nothing, I'm going to be good. So yeah, we're done with the first 2 months of the year, bro. And it's been an experience for sure. Like, I've been learning, but you know, I'm ready to start really seeing results. And that's just going to come with consistency and me trusting the whole process and trusting probability and getting my mind right. So yeah, we're going to keep doing that, man. We're going to keep doing that. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'll see y'all next week.